Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to do a news video. We're talking about NFL, NBA, wrestling, Nascar in this one, so we're going to get right into it, because there's a lot of stuff. Normally don't record until like 6 or 7 o'clock. Really a lot of news. But let's start with Adam Schefter. So the Steelers are releasing tight end John Smith. It will save them $7 million against the cap, and he'll become an unrestricted free agent. The Commanders and Drake Jackson reached agreement on a 1-year extension. Jaguars agreed to terms with tight end Quentin Morris. Trent Brown, the Houston Texans, agreed on a 1-year, $7 million deal. So a few things from last night, a few things from today. But the big move, man, ESPN sources from Adam Schefter, the Chicago Bears are working to finalize a trade that would send wide receiver DJ Moore to the Buffalo Bills. Compensation is still being discussed in the new trade, and the trade cannot be processed until the new league year begins, but both sides are pushing to make it happen. So the Buffalo Bills are going to get a #1 receiver in DJ Moore, and we'll see what the Bills got in return. But you get Josh Allen a weapon. I think it's a great pickup for Buffalo. DJ Moore wasn't expected to return, obviously. You had DJ Moore, that offense. But yeah, ESPN sources, he's being traded to the Buffalo Bills. During his time with the Bears, he had 244 catches for 3,000 receiving yards and 20 touchdowns. Now he'll be the top target for Josh Allen. That offense, man, you got DJ Moore, Khalil Shakir, James Cook, Dawson Knox, Dalton Kincaid. So, man, we've had a lot of trades this week. But DJ Moore, he has previously played for Bills head coach Joe Brady. Back when he was a Panther, he had a career year. But the compensation is Buffalo gets DJ Moore and a 2026 5th-round pick. Chicago gets a 2026 2nd-round pick. The Bears, I don't know, man. I don't know about this trade for the Bears. A 2nd-round pick, it's not really a crazy price. I mean, it's a 2nd-round pick. It's not like they traded a 1st-round pick. It's not a fleece at all. He's really damn good. The Bears probably have a ton of confidence in Romeo Dunze and Luther Burden, which, I mean, I can't blame them. And DJ Moore probably didn't want to be, maybe didn't want to come back, but I think it's a great deal for Buffalo to get a receiver, because that's one of their biggest needs. Chicago, the trade isn't that bad. It's alright. I mean, 2nd-round pick, it's good. It's good, you know. Maybe they could draft maybe somebody there if they want to. But yeah, that's the trade that went down. The Houston Texans are promoting Jerry Shuplinski to QB's coach per source. He came to Texas after working with Sean McVay in the Rams, and now will be in charge of running Houston's QB room with C.J. Stroud. As a part of that trade, though, Buffalo will be guaranteeing $15 million to DJ Moore's 2028 base salary. 8-time Pro Bowl defensive end Cameron Jordan, who spent his 15-year career in New Orleans and had 10.5 sacks last season, will not have a new deal in place with New Orleans by next week, and now will hit free agency for the first time in his career. It's going to be weird seeing him in another jersey if he is. The Steelers, they've officially released tight end Jonnu Smith. That is all from Adam Schefter. So let's see what we have from JP Football. Probably a lot of rumors here. So the Patriots are very interested in free agent receiver Alec Pierce and expect to make a strong push for him in free agency, per Tony Pollard. Super Bowl MVP running back Kent Walker has priced himself out of Seattle with his expected $13 million plus per year deal to be too pricey for them, says Tony Pollard. They'll look to add a mid-tier replacement. Tony Pollard also says the Bills are not done adding a receiver even after trading for DJ Moore, which isn't really too surprising. So rumors, this is according to Wingos. Dallas thought they were close to trading for Max Crosby last night, but other teams jumped in, potentially offering multiple 1st-round picks, causing them to back out and shift their focus elsewhere. I don't know if this is true, but this is kind of crazy. If it is true. So, the Giants are reportedly high on free agent corner Jamal Dean, according to Connor J. Hughes. The Giants were involved in a potential trade for Trent McDuffie before the Rams gone. There'll be, cornerbacks this season, obviously, this offseason. Team source in Washington believes 2026 could be Terry McLaurin's last season with the team, per Matthew Berry. USA Today reporter, Art Stapleton, says the 49ers might consider trading superstar and linebacker Fred Warner if they could get Dre Greenlaw back in San Francisco. I don't think this is true. I mean, it's a bunch of bullshit. Rumors teams in the trade market have gotten the sense that the Raiders have become more open to the idea of trading superstar pass rusher Max Crosby. Vikings tie-in T.J. Hawkins can be a cap casualty if he doesn't agree to take a significant pay cut. They're set to release Jonathan Allen as well. From Tom Pelissero, the 49ers have hired Matt Eberflutz as the assistant head coach of the defense. Who's going to tell him? Seahawks linebacker Drake Thomas have agreed on a new 2-year deal worth $8 million. That might be it. That's all for NFL. Let's move on to NBA here. So, Jason Tatum, Boston Celtics All-NBA star, per Shams here, will play this season and can make his debut on Friday against the Dallas Mavericks, less than 10 months after surgery for a ruptured Achilles tendon. So, Jason Tatum, to nobody's surprise, will be back to make his return. You know, it's kind of a matter of when will he return this season, not if. I don't know if I didn't think they would risk it unless they're sure. Celtics might be favoring the East now, man. There's an expectation he'll make his season debut Friday night against the Mavericks at the TD Garden. He's been described as ready to go and will inform the Celtics of a final decision over the next days, and he talked about this on ESPN. So he will play this season. He could return Friday. And yesterday, there wasn't really much news. It was just a bunch of really two-way NBA deals. But yeah, that was really the big NBA news. Let's move on to wrestling here. So, Big Boom AJ, the Costco guys, will be competing in AEW Revolution next Sunday. We bring the boom. WrestleMania 42 will officially have an early start time of 6 p.m. Eastern on the 18th and 19th, 11 p.m. in the UK. Don't hate it. If we're doing this, give us some more matches. Brian Road Dogg Jesse James, or Brian Road Dogg James, has reportedly departed WWE via body slam net. About time, honestly. They need to just overhaul the creative on SmackDown. It's just 3 hours is a brutal watch, and it just is every week. It's just he's bad at creative, and you can just see it on WWE Unreal. They need to get Michael Hayes and Bruce Pritchard should depart too, but it's a start. Not happy that someone loses their job, but honestly, good riddance. And his exit was confirmed by PW Insider, so Road Dogg is finished. Remember when Road Dogg said this regarding Chelsea Green the U.S. title, having no clue what the hell to do? So, there's currently an idea within creative to have 6 women's matches at WrestleMania 42. 5 are already considered firm plans. This will end up being the most amount of women's matches ever for WrestleMania show. This is via WrestleVotes on Fightful Select. And they're gonna have, it seems like they're gonna have a lot of women's matches. Most likely. It seems like they're in there for WrestleMania. Jordan Grace turned 30 today. Yeah, I think that's it for the wrestling news here, ladies and gentlemen. There's from Cultaholic here. Despite not appearing on screen, Royce Keys has been backstage at WWE during TV tapings. One source claimed that Keys was getting acclimated to how WWE production operates, and his on-screen absence is just the company prepping him. I mean, I guess. I do want to see him on TV, though. David Finlay signed with AEW. He chose him over WWE, I guess, because he didn't want to. Because he probably didn't want to go to NXT, and 2, Tony Khan offered him more money. But yeah, that's all the wrestling news here, so let's move on to NASCAR. I think it probably ended off here. So, Tristan McKee won the pole for the ARCA race. As if anybody cares. But yeah, the ARCA race is at what, 6 o'clock or something? The big news, really the big news. Today was Alex Bowman will not race this weekend at Phoenix. Anthony Alfredo will be in the car. Bowman has been diagnosed with vertigo this season from hell. Hopefully he feels better. Can't catch a break. I didn't know what the hell vertigo was. I saw it say vertigo. I'm like, the hell's vertigo? Well, apparently it's something pretty damn serious. Driving a race car like that, let alone a normal car, is impossible. So this season's been from hell, and this might be the end of his career, because vertigo's a bitch from what I'm hearing. So I don't know if he'll race again. I'm not saying he won't, but it seems like vertigo's pretty serious. He underwent 2 days of medical evaluation this week, and he drove 10 laps today in a street car at the 10 Motor Club Road Course in Concord. He's out for this weekend. Anthony Alfredo will replace him. So, yeah, it's not good. Alfredo's not earned the points, but he'll earn owner points for the car. So, oof. Nice Motorsports will put Connor Hall in his number 4 truck at Rockingham. So Phoenix schedule, I'll go over 6 on FS1's the ARCA race, 6 o'clock if anybody cares. Today, which is Thursday, Friday the CW app, O'Reilly P&Q at 7 o'clock on the CW app. Saturday 12 Prime Cup P&Q, 7:52 on the CW O'Reilly race. And then Sunday 3 race day, 341 Cup race. It's going to be the 70s and 80s, 70 and 80s for the weekend. And if anybody does care, there is IndyCar at Phoenix this week as well. But yeah, I believe that's probably all the news so far today from the world of sports. I normally wait till like near 7 o'clock to probably upload one of these, but just a lot of news here that I figured I would just go ahead and do it now. But yeah, that is all I have to say here, ladies and gentlemen, for this video. So leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Till next time, out a lot. Peace.